The end. The end to a disastrous season, to say the least. Full time here at Old Trafford, United 2, Aston Villa 0. In the grand scheme of things, we knew it wouldn't really mean anything. Win, lose, draw. We were just here for a good time. The amount of people that I met before the game telling me, I'm just here for the vibes. I was working for BR and some American guy approached me and he was like, yo, I'm just here for the vibes. Win, lose or draw, I don't really care. So we know what time it was before the game. I don't know what the Tottenham score was. Maybe I should check it quickly. Let me see. Tottenham lost 4-1, so finished the league or finished the campaign 24, 25, 16th. Still a disaster. Ruben Amorim gave his speech at the end of the game, but I'll talk about that in a minute. I think I should start off maybe with the fan protest, which is what I saw before the game when I was working for BR. This is my honest opinion about the fan protest. Personally, I think it's irrelevant and I think it's too late. And I think there are other ways you can impact the club, let's say, if you really wanted to protest. And I've said this a million times, paying your ticket to enter the stadium and then just sing songs and have banners out, for me, doesn't really do anything. Doesn't change anything, and it's not gonna work. So you can sing all the songs you want, situation's really gonna remain the same. The Glazers are probably looking at it and thinking, rah, okay, they filled out the stadium still. All right, cool. We just need to keep doing what we're doing. So if you want to impact the Glazers' pockets, there's other ways to do it. There's better ways to do it. There's more impactful ways to do it, you know? So I'd probably say that's my view on it. Obviously, there were flares and people had their banners ready. People had the scarves, the green and gold scarves ready and stuff, which is all good and well. And I know the fans probably mean well by doing that. But like I said, there's more interesting ways to impact the club if you really wanted to protest, you know? So that's that. Then before the game, I looked at the lineup. Not really any surprises in there. But then I looked and I went, hold on, where's Luke Shaw? I mean, that probably tells you everything you need to know about the guy's fitness. I mean, I did tell you that he's the most unfit player in this squad. Whether he was just left out or whatever it is, he wasn't there, which probably sums up his United career in the last 5-6 years. 1 minute he's there, the next minute he's not, because of injuries and because of him just not being able to stay fit, or keep himself fit, I should say, because it's not even the fact that he's unlucky with injuries. He can't keep himself fit. As a professional footballer, he is unfit. So that was that about the lineup. Really and truly, we came up against a very poor Villa side, if I'm honest. It looked like Villa didn't really want Champions League football. Picked up a red card along the way, Martinez. I don't know what he was doing. And it just looked like United were the better team. Even though we struggled against 10 men, it did look like we had the better chances. It did look like we pressed a bit more. We won the ball a bit higher up, and we were the ones that showed a bit of pride, I should say. But like I said at the beginning of the video, too little, too late, because I looked at that performance and I went, where was that on Wednesday? Where was that on Wednesday? Why didn't you do that on Wednesday in Bilbao? But, you know, too little, too late, like I said, and it was what it was. And I made a few notes so I don't forget what I say. Let me see. Yeah, Mount, Casemiro had early chances into the game. Ahmad got the goal. And then Bruno Fernandes was so kind to give the penalty to Christian Eriksen, who received the farewell. And so did Johnny Evans. And who else received the farewell? Johnny Evans, Christian Eriksen, and Victor Lindelof. They all received a farewell. Like I said, the Martinez red card. I liked Ahmad at right wing back, but that's something that we all knew. So I don't know why it took the last match day of the Premier League for Ruben Amorim to change that. But yeah, I did like the look of Ahmad. Once again, one of our best players on the pitch. Time and time again, this guy's showing why he should be the guy United should build around, and he should be the guy United should use You know how they say, oh, you should build the squad around Bruno? No, we should build the squad around Amad Diallo. That's what we should do, really and truly, in my opinion. So Amad, for me, would probably be the man of the match. He was our best player. I like the look of Aiden Heaven. It was good to see him back as well. And I'm listing all these things here, but like I said, in the grand scheme of things, it's all irrelevant because we finished 16th, we didn't win the Europa League, and next season we ain't got nothing but the Premier League, Carabao Cup, and the FA Cup. And I spoke to people before the game, and they were flat out telling me, we don't even care about the Carabao Cup. Play the kids in there, focus on the league only, and the rest will take care of itself. So it's kind of sad to hear that, if I'm really honest. It's really, really sad to hear that. Now, on to Ruben Amorim and what was said before the game, actually yesterday and today at the same time. Reports were coming out saying that Ruben Amorim has told Garnacho in front of the group, apparently, or allegedly, he has told Garnacho in front of the group apparently that he needs to look for a new club. And he also has apparently told Onana to look for a new club. Both weren't in the squad today, both were not involved, and they didn't play today. And a lot of people asked me for my reaction, because when the reports came out, a lot of people tagged me and sent me all the messages and the articles and whatnot. My response to that is, who's next? That's my response. Who's next? I want to see who else is on the chopping board. I want to see who else has been told to look for a new club. We know that Christian Eriksen is leaving. We know that Johnny Evans is leaving. We know that Victor Lindelof is leaving. And the two that I've just mentioned that I've been told to look for a new club. That's 5 players already. Who are the next 5? Who are the next 5? That's what I want to know. You know, I may have my opinion on the manager. I may have my say on the manager. But ultimately, he's told the group, again, apparently, that he's in charge next season. So, all right, cool. Amorim, I want to see how ruthless you are right now. I've been seeing videos where people say Ruben Amorim, in his first season or after his first few months at Sporting, he got rid of 17 to 25 players. And I said, huh? Then I looked it up, and it seems to be true. So, again, Ruben, I want to see that now. I want to see 17, well, I'm not going to say 17, but I want to see how many you can get rid of. 5 already going. 5 players are already leaving the club. Cool, so this is why I'm saying, who's next? Who are the next 5? Who are the next 5? And who are the guys that you're going to bring in? That's what I want to know. The ruthlessness, cool. But I want to see it with other players as well now. You said it to Onana, you said it to Garnacho. The 3 others that I mentioned are leaving, that's 5. Who are the next 5? Which brings me to my last point. Ruben Amorim's speech. Effectively, his speech was telling us, I told you guys that the storm was coming, so we kind of need to forget what happened this season. It's in the past. Those were his words, and we need to look to the future. And if there's one club that knows how to get back to glory, like in the past, it's Man United. I do believe him, but then I don't, because that final scarred me, man. That final really scarred me, and I'm still a bit annoyed with, you know, the tactical flexibility that he didn't show in the final. So I'm in two minds. I'm like, are you really going to do what you said you're going to do, or are you just giving it a good talk? Because he knows how to talk well, and I think he's proven that multiple times. But now it's actually time to back your talk. It's time to, you know, back your chat. So we want to see you bring this team back to the glory days. But then again, like I said, we want to see you be ruthless. So I'm in two minds about Amorim's speech, I'll be honest. I'm in two minds. And it pretty much ended with that, if I'm honest. Pretty much ended with that. And like I said, it's an end to a disastrous season. He said it as well, on mic as well. On record, he wasn't ashamed. He wasn't shy to say it. He wasn't afraid to call a spade a spade. So I guess credit to him for saying that. You know, credit to him for saying that it was a disastrous season. So it's definitely one to forget. Personally, I said that I wouldn't have started the next season with him, but he seems to be in charge still. The way he was talking, it very much looks like he's going to be the one in charge next season. It's starting to rain, so I probably need to wrap up. And yeah, that's probably the end. Oh, it is the end. So listen, you know what to do, people. I'm out of here. Like, share, comment, subscribe. The weather is probably describing the season that we had. So it is what it is. Listen, like, share, comment, subscribe, people, and I'm out.